Actually, this is just my excuse to show you guys my newest table because I've been enjoying working more often in this dining table. For reference, this was sourced from Guava Sketches. The brand is And New, and it's called the Color Play Dining Table in the color Eucalyptus. Compared to my actual work desk, which I won't show you guys right now because it's a mess. I've been working more often in my dining table because it offers much more space. Because me personally, I prefer having this big space where I feel like I think I think when you have a bigger space with where you're working, it mimics this or it cultivates this feeling as if you have a bigger mind or you have a bigger space in your mind which offers better clarity, and it doesn't make you feel as if you are too tight knit in one space. I love this table mainly because I get to personally have this all of this space all to myself, and also something that I get to share with my friends or loved ones whenever I host dinner parties or whenever I just feel like doing something special with someone or with other people in this table. And even without guests, when I'm here in this table, I feel like I'm in this circle of friends with imaginary guests because of these other chairs that are not occupied. Because for reference, I have four chairs and I'm only sitting at one chair. I mean, does it make sense that um you feel like you're a part of something this big because you are in this table wherein um it's meant to be occupied, it's meant to be lived in, but even though you're only one in that chair or in that table, sorry, you still feel like you belong somewhere. I adore so much the color of this table because it's like this mint pastel green. I think choosing the right color for your table is very crucial. I mean, I know that a lot of people are leaning towards the optimal choice of choosing either white or black or something wooden, but I feel like having a pop of color for your table is a must because it sets the mood and tone um for your overall working space and brain mood or whatsoever. And I think when you choose an actual color for your table, it saturates what's meant to be in the mood of your mind. One more thing why I prefer working at my dining table is because I'm more directly shown to the television. I mean, normally I am supposed to be sitting in that chair, but for your reference, guys, I'm actually like um facing this television which where I can watch anything that I want or listen to anything that I want, and it's entertaining, I guess, and it's nice that there's something in front of me that's happening, even though it's for entertainment, for my education, or for my leisure, or for binge watching or anything. Personally, I'm not the type to consume media all the time, but I love listening to music. Apple Music on TV, on this Apple TV rather, is such a flex on my end. I love seeing the lyrics. I love the gradient. Like you can see this gradient. It's not a good gradient right now, pero but like um it's nice. I like it. And I think it's adding warmth to your space somehow. I think it's also adding that type of ambient lighting to your space. So if you have something like that that can be added to your working desk or your workflow, I think that's a great addition. Well, enough about the table, enough about the table itself, but I think what we really need to talk about here is what's on your desk. Personally, the layout of my current table consists of, well, it's not shown here, but I have a tissue box and a rechargeable table lamp which changes colors. Oops. So like that's really cool. A vase with plastic flowers. Well, some of it are real, but a vase with plastic flowers, branches, orchids. I also have four scented candles, which I'm not lighting all of it, but some of it are really, really good. Some coasters. I have some coasters, my ICOS for my vape, Apple TV remote, bookmark, glasses, which I'm wearing right now, lip balms, linen water, and a set of unscented candles. I believe these blend well together in a great harmony in a way that they're an ecosystem of what I really usually reach out for, and they're all intertwined and easy to grab within reach whenever I feel like grabbing one object to another. So first we have tissue whenever obviously like I want to wipe down some stuff. I have these table lamps that are rechargeable, but again, I mostly use this for whenever I want to host dinner parties or whenever it's nighttime because it gets really dark even without the candles, or if it's just these table lamps. I feel like it suffices the enough ambient light that's needed to light up the surface on my table. And I just sourced these one for around 200 pesos and less. So I got two. They're rechargeable, easy to use, and very, very fancy. Like, I think that's one of the lessons that I got with decorating with a lot of things in my condominium apartment is that you don't have to usually go for the expensive ones. Sometimes the cheap ones are sufficient enough to really decorate or amp up the space in your personal living space. Next one is this flower vase with orchids, coneflower, and a branch. It's really inspired by the Ikebana method in Japanese. I know it's badly put, but these are well arranged for a reason because I want them to look like as if they're quite messy and quite amazing at the same time in a way that it's as if there's something blooming out of it. And I like white flowers, so that's why I chose the cotton flowers. And these orchids were given to me, so they're really nice. Orchids are my number one favorite. So I got the vase for I think around 400 or 300 pesos, and the fake flowers, the cotton flowers, the fake cotton flowers, and the fake branch. I got it for less than I think I think for 200 pesos in total. Yeah. And I think it's really important to have a vase with a flower with flowers in it to mimic this expression as if there's something that's blooming in your space, as if there's something living in your space because who wants like a cheap cactus looking plant where, well, I know debatable, but cactus are nice. You start from somewhere, yes, but I think once you go to flowers, like actual flowers, that's when you know the deal. You know what you're doing, and you've grown up, and you know that you're doing good. So go for an elevated look with flowers, even if fake ones. I think they're pretty good and they're pretty nice to look at. Now, next are my scented candles. I currently have one, oops, currently have five candles. Most of them are used already. I have one, this small one from Replica by the fireplace. It's really good. I just got it actually. It smells very woody, sweet, comforting, and I like it. And the most used candle, which I think is barely there anymore, is Papier by Diptyque. It's very musky. Smells like rice. Smells like a comforting, warm note to your day for daytime. I think. I'm not quite sure, but it's nice. And this one that I'm lighting right now is from Malin and Gets, which is dark rum. I like it because it's very intimate to smell, very personal to my from my end, and it's it's the most complimented home fragrance that I have at the moment. Like when people usually go here, their most complimented and their most loved scent in my home is Dark Rum by Malin and Gets. It's from the name itself. It's smells like rum. It smells very warm, very woody, very liquor-ish type of boozy scent. It's it's nice. It's quite heavy, which adds a bit of expansive look and feel to it. And next one, this black one is from L'Abundance. It's the scent of Santal. I like it whenever I feel like I want to just light something that's personal to my from my end. Not the biggest fan of the packaging, but it smells nice. It smells divine. It's not exactly the Santal like from Lilabo, but it's a good rendition of what sandalwood is supposed to smell like when it's creamy. And last candle, which I'm also lighting right now, is the Black Baccarat from Luna Thai. I got it from the Orange app. It's like Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, but except add some floral notes to it to make it a bit not feminine, but a bit floral and sexy, if it makes sense. Next two items that are in my desk is my current reads, which I'll dive into on my next video. The first book is Deborah Levi's Real Estate. I'm on the third book of this autobiographical novel, which is a trilogy, and this is the third book already. It's good. I'll dive into this in another video. And my next read after that will be Too Much and Not the Mood by Durga, sorry, Durga Chubos. I got this from Amazon because bookshops or bookstores in the Philippines can be hard to how do you call this? Can be hard to source your favorite books. My vape, I can't live without this, and I'm not in any way promoting this as well, but it's helping me stay grounded to myself. So I like this. I love it. So don't at me, but I know I'm taking my medications in my previous video, but it's only one of the things that helps me regulate my mood. So please don't at me for this. Lip balms. I have a lot of lip balms. I have a lot of lip products actually. But the only thing that I'm loving right now is Lucas Papao ointment. I believe these has been very, very helpful for my chapped lips. And it's nice to feel comforted, suited, and at the same time moisturize with your lips every now and then while you are working at your desk. Next is linen water from La Bruquette. Um, I know it's just for linen garments, clothing, bed sheets, duvets, and such. But controversial take. I use this also as my multi-purpose cleaning something something for the surface of my table because this is big. This is really really big. This is like 1 liter of um, scented linen water, which, by the way, I like the scent of this. It's hinoki. If you're not familiar with hinoki, it's got this very um, woody, greeny, and earthy smell, which is very resemblant of the Japanese foods, and I like it. I like this. I highly suggest that if you have a store that smells like hinoki and you love the scent of hinoki, then I suggest you buy this one because it's great. It elevates the space, elevates your mood with the scent of it, and it's very, 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 very grounding once you get the smell of it. Last is this personally curated set of unscented candles, which I got from um sorry, this bottle is blocking this. But anyway, last in my desk is this set of unscented candles which I got for all of it for less than 700 pesos. And it's in this coaster which I also got for only 300 pesos. And they're nice. I feel like it's nice to take a break from scented candles because they can hurt the pocket a little bit whenever you light them all the time. So whenever you feel like having an ambience or having just like a warm light to your desk or to your space, I think it's practical to go back to the old fashioned ways of just having an unscented candle lit on your space and not really feeling like you're hurting your pockets by burning each one of them. And it's decorative. I mean, not everything is meant to be scented, so it's quite nice to have a set of unscented candles. It feels personal. It feels very intimate, ambient, and at the same time warm. To end this video, I believe when you have or when you set an intentional standard or purpose to every object in your desk, that's when you find more function in it. And that's when you find more attractiveness to your space because you find yourself more linked and connected to your desk or to wherever you are working. I mean, it's important to have the function first whenever you're decorating something, but intention must be there all the time because it's important to note that whenever you have the intent of making sure that everything has a good purpose and a good function to your everyday lifestyle, that's when you don't get tired of reaching for these objects and making sure that all of these items, like what I said, blend well in harmony together, like as if it's an ecosystem of things that help you elevate your everyday lifestyle. So yeah, that's how I curated my personal space. Let me know what you think. Um, this has been good. Happy Thursday, or whatever day it is in your country. So peace.